So what's up? You fucking with the Nick Cannon?
It's funny because nowadays we don't even got Nick Cannon money, and Nick Cannon got fired. So we really got to be careful how we approach this subject. But this is what
tread lightly.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Nick Cannon, said a slew of things on his platform.
Yeah.
I'll stress that again.
Yeah.
His platform.
His platform.
They say this is a free country until you offend somebody.
True.
Daniel Snyder's going through the same thing, especially someone with money. So, especially someone with money. Once you start offending people in powerful positions, you start to see, the trickle effect of what could happen. But what I caught on, because what I realized is people aren't really trying to post too much of it, but he was having a discussion with a man, and they were talking about, the Hebrew Israelites came up. I don't know too much about religion. One thing I will say, the school system doesn't really teach you that much about, I would say, religion ties into history. And I was talking to my pops, earlier, and he gave me, he told me a good movie to watch based off this was the whole 10 Commandments. Mm-hmm. I remember watching the movie as a youngster, and Charleston Heston.
The young jitterbug.
Yeah, little jit from, if you mind me, with 2 T's. But one thing I will say, this is what I'll say about the whole Nick Cannon thing. There is some truth to what he said.
Yeah.
I feel as though people are offended by it. But one thing I will say is he basically said that black people are the true Hebrew Israelites. He said some anti-Semitic things, and they also said that Farrakhan is a person approved by whatever administration, saying that he's also, stuff that I don't really believe, but it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, Nick Cannon hasn't killed anyone that we know of.
Yeah.
So, I feel as though a lot of people, Donald Trump is the president of the United States, and he says whatever the hell he wants.
True.
And there's no one bad. People probably bat an eye, but he hasn't lost his job. So for Nick Cannon to say what he said, and when you think about it, he was basically saying people of a darker skin are the true Hebrew Israelites to an extent. One thing I will say is, because this is something for everyone that has an issue with it, Israel is the motherland. I want people, when they go home that don't know, look at a map. Even though Israel is technically in Asia, it goes back to that Dominican Republic and Haiti thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like people are so self-centered that they don't realize, like, at the end of the day, we're all one people. We're all, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. For you, if you ask any kid right now, where's Egypt?
Yeah.
They wouldn't think Egypt is in Africa, but it is what it is. And the whole thing with Charleston Heston being pushed down the lake, if you guys don't know the story, you can watch the story. But that's how racism is that old. That's how old racism is. It goes back to BC, before Christ. The whole thing with the Egyptians and it's just a very delicate subject. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just talking vaguely. But I don't think Nick Cannon should be canceled for some comments. It's not like, I don't think he said anything that crazy to which Deshaun Jackson said. And for you guys, you can look that up. It's his platform. And he also apologized.
Yeah. And then the crazy part about it is with the apology, he's getting criticized for apologizing.
Yeah. I think he said, I hurt an entire community, and let me see. I hurt an entire community, and let me see, hold on.
Pretty much he was saying, like, I heard an entire community.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't get any worse.
Yeah.
Then I watched my own community turn on me and call me a sellout for apologizing. Good night. Enjoy Earth. Y'all can have this planet. I'm out. I respect that.
Yeah. And then you kind of think, like, Nick Cannon, like, he's been on, like, all these shows. Like, maybe he could just chill for a while and just back off from everything. You could think that, but if you know the ambition that he has and things like that, he wants to keep going and keep elevating. So I know this is hurting him because it's like it's putting a rift in the time that we have here, and I can't imagine what he's going through right now. I know he's like damn, like, like I was speaking up for something that I feel. And I can't speak up for something that I feel because what I feel is going to lose me all these contracts that I need to actually win. And then the contracts that I actually need to win, I'm losing and then my own community is actually coming down on me and actually condemning me. So he's just like, I'm done with Earth. I mean, I just hope that brother's okay right now.
The right thing to do is to apologize, because me personally, like, if you don't mean to harm someone, and he said you don't, usually apologize.
So we with them. So we with them right. So it sounds like we with them right now. We wishing them nothing but the best.
I was never canceling him.
Yeah,
I'm cool
me neither.
I respect it. I'm glad he.
I'm seeing all these wilding out memes that they got Michael Blackson and what's the other dude?
Yo, Michael Blackson's a clown, bro. Oh, like I remember he did that thing with Will Smith and then he posted it.
Yeah, he's a big clout chaser.
I used to like him, but
that's what he's known
for. Some
for.
Whack shit, Michael Blackson. I don't know. Hopefully, one of your PR people could say that. That was some whack shit. You don't ever. Will just went through that publicly.
Yeah,
not to be off topic, and you gonna post that.
I've been noticing.
Likes?
You know what's crazy? It's been every topic. He's gotta do his little thing.
He's fucking whack, bro. That shit is whack, bro. But that's the day and age we in.
Yeah, he's that type of comedian where he got to do stuff like that. So it's just different. It's just different.
He needs to work on some real material then, if that's the case. Because I actually think Michael Blackson's funny, but that you don't make fun of people's personal business, especially in the entertainment field. If you and Will is close like that, no, that's not cool.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, you seen like Diddy reached out and want him to hop on Revolt and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You feel like that'll be a better home for him?
Yeah. We strongly push black business around here, or just business in general. Support who supports you. So if that's what Diddy needs. I mean, Hove has done it. Like these people in power that have the money to do these things. When Hove bonded all those people out, like I salute it. I try to do the same if I had the power to do these things, but. I think he should seriously take up on that offer. Revolt is a big business.
Yeah.
Not to mention people treat you differently when you know them personally.
Yeah, for sure. That boy he's under Revolt, so
See what I'm saying?
I mean, we both watched the Joe Budden podcast like crazy, so like
yes, sir.
It's doing good for him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I think a little bit it goes back to a little bit of giving people too much control. This is going back to my academics conversation where I was saying like these companies sometimes have so much control over you where it's like the same thing that got you on is not the same thing that's going to get you out.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk the same once you sign that contract, or like because you're so used to, I guess, that corporate bag. That you don't want to lose that corporate bag. Mm-hmm. So that's the same thing with Nick. I'm pretty sure like that corporate bag, he doesn't want to lose that corporate bag.
Signing away your freedom.
To where it's like, you get it off the muscle, you get it off your own and stuff like that. It just takes so much time.
Yeah.
I felt like maybe that has a lot to do with the place.
And that's the beauty of becoming your own boss. When you're your own boss, you do whatever you want to do.
For sure.
So maybe that's something for everyone. Just no different than independent. You don't have to deal with a lot of things. I remember Gucci Mane was just complaining about his label deal and everything. Like, well, the label deal that he's, the label that he was with.